good evening again. You're joined again and we haven't even moved. I'm just trying the cameras out still. Rob's out of his new Triumph 1200. Absolute stunner. Got all the panniers on. He's got the Lone Rider tent on as well. So the first stop before getting into any of this tomfoolery is going to be the off licence. Because we're nowhere else fields and we're lying in a farmer's field with the tents probably blown away or whatever, we'll not be bothered. I certainly won't. So we'll try again in a few minutes and we might get going eventually. Well, you're joining me again. We've had to get moving. The sun is that hot. It's absolutely burning. We've just been to get some supplies for tonight. Well, drink anyway. We're on the way. The road's absolutely soaking. It was torrential before. It's probably only the second time I've been on a bike in the wet roads in 30 odd years. So if you think I'm riding like an absolute knob, I probably am. Like, but I just couldn't afford to repair this. So I think you might be in for a hoot later when that tent goes up. Especially with starter on the cans. And this is the first time I've used the front facing, like the rear facing camera. It's just a massive wires at the minute. We're just trying to figure out where everything goes. I've had to run two mics because I'm not that good with the editing, like, so I think for me it was easier just to run both the mics. Both the cameras are live, we don't need the batteries in them. But like I say, I've tried to watch people how they edit it, and like finding the part in the audio when you drop like I don't know, it's just way beyond my head, like. But we'll try with the two mics and see how this works. So you kind of tell they're in the helmet. They're not that intrusive or anything, like. But aye, should be a nice night. We're staying at a place in between sort of Coldstream and Barrack, up on the borders. We've never been to this campsite before. I think it's called the Shepherd's Rest. So it's only 15 quid a night. Some a lot more than that. There's no one less, to be honest. There is if you join the caravan and camping club, but that's like 40 quid to join that. It might be worth a while if we're going to start doing this like on a Friday night after work. But see how it goes. But the weather's getting out lovely. The sun's actually red hot when you're stopped. I just hope we can stay cool. So we're going to go up the A1 up to Morpeth, and we'll cut off on the Wooler Road after that. We'll go through Wooler and head up to Coldstream that way. We've got our cooking stuff. We might attempt to rustle up a few burgers. And I've also got the drone with us, so we'll probably fire the drone up later on. Well, we'll get back to you later when it's something else to look at. Well, you're joining me again. We just put fuel in there and we're on the A1 heading northbound. But we turned off a Wooler just after Morpeth. We're going to take the scenery. We could get up there much quicker. We just stayed on the A1, but yeah, it's a boring road, isn't it? Wooler Road's quite nice, and through Millfield and up to Coldstream. Trying to get the radio on here. Our first game of the season, isn't it? Football season starts today. Get these tents up before it rains. say I'm mighty impressed with the FJR, even though it's on an 08 Mark II, I think it'll be. That's 50 miles to Berwick. We must be crazy, bumming all this gear, cooking stuff and everything for one night. It's a bit practice for the North Coast 500 again. We'll be doing it again next year, but we'll be coming, I think we'll be taking about 8 or 9 days over it. We're going to see some of the islands like the Isle of Harris and places like that. Do a lot of wild camping. So it's a bit practice for that anyway. If I'm honest, the Harley Davidson Fat Boys took a bit of a back seat at the minute. This is just so comfortable, and it's got the touring screen on, so once the screen's up, well, it'll go a bit higher than that, but you just don't feel any wind whatsoever. You can sit at any speed you wanted, to be honest, on this. I still like the Harley, but it's just two totally different bikes. Well, you're joining me again, and the heavens have just opened. I'm absolutely saturated. I've got no waterproofs. Oh, hi. By the time we get this campsite, I think I'll be turning around and coming away. It's freezing cold. Whose crazy idea was this? I don't think it was mine. I'm sure I'm not to blame for this one. And Rob's behind crying on about his tyre pressures. The warning lights come on because the tyre pressure's gone up. I said it could be a lot worse. Well, it seems to have stopped now. I think it's too late for that now. It's cold as well. Yes, I'm enjoying the FJR life. It was either going to be one of these pan-European, one of them Kawasaki, is it a GTR1300? I watched loads of stuff on YouTube and that, and I think I settled on the right one. I did consider a BMW RT as well, like, but I like the shape of these. I think for looks wise, they'll probably look a little bit sportier than the RT, and certainly the Pan. I'm well happy with it. It's a shame to stop making them. They've never really made anything to cover this. It's well, I hope that camera's alright with the amount of water that's went in the back of it. I'll try it. Like I say, I've got to take my time. I've not been on wet roads for years. So if you think this could do with an extra gear, really, I can see why they brought it out with a 6-speed later on. If it wasn't for the position, the gear position, like on the dashboard sort of thing, I think you'd be clicking up looking for the extra gear, like. These roads are fantastic on a dry day. There's the road bone dry again. It's never rained here. That's getting out lovely. Well, we're coming down towards Thornton Fisheries. Used to be an old brickyard. It's like 2 lakes. You can actually hire a boat. It's tall fly fishing. I went once. I think there's different like rates you can pay for if you want like catch and return for like 1 hour or 2 hours, or that you can spend the whole day. I'm sure I paid about I think I paid about £20. And to be honest, I was there for about an hour and a half, and I don't think I got the fly in the water more than twice. I kept hooking myself in the back of the head on my trouser leg. I'm still not done with fly fishing. It's not going to get the better of us, but it's taking the back seat for a while now. God, are we really going that slow? Some nice houses here. It's a nicer run up here than it is just straight up the A1. We could have went up. You just go over the bridge at Berwick and take a left, I think, for Folden. But it's a boring road. Saying that, we might have been drier. Yeah, join we again. We're not that far from Wooler now. Roads are still not very damp in places, and then you come to dry sections like this. I think at least it's going to keep me beer chilled, I think, in the back. I think we should get a speed camera on here. We're trying to get as many miles on the bikes as we can for the next 6 weeks, I think it is. We're going to, on the 16th of September, we're getting the ferry from North Shields, Newcastle there, to across to Amsterdam at 16 hours. Then after Amsterdam, on the Saturday, we're running down to Baden in Germany, and we're going to do the Black Forest. Then we're going to do the Eagle's Nest on the Alps in Austria, and then after that we're going to do a few of the passes in Switzerland, and hopefully run down Lake Como and Lake Garda, and then back up. So just trying to like sit for as long as I can on this. I manage 500 mile on my sports down a day, so surely I'll be able to sit for 500 mile on this. You join us, we're just coming into Wooler. Big caravan site down there on the left. They're building a new like gin brewery here. Oh, I'm stiff already. Tell you what, we'll try and save fuel the cost of it. I've got a, I'll see me forward with the cameras. I've got they both got separate microphones, I found it's probably going to be easier for me. And the front facing one's got its own power source, so they will run without the battery. I need to get the power cable on for this one here, but like I say, when we go to Switzerland, I want everything working properly, so we've got to get it right now. Like I've also got the drone, which there's going to be some charging on the night, because everything with video is going to be like downloaded onto the laptop and then straight onto a great big hard drive. It was either that or like buy a SIM card for every day. Well, some of the SIM cards are like, I think 128 gig. Now the 256 is about, I think they're about 45-50 quid. So it's going to rack some money up, so I thought it would be just easier to take the laptop and the big hard drive, and I'll just download everybody's camera on a night. There we go. Aye, this is supposedly, from what I heard, it's going to be a gin brewery. I could spend some time in there, I'll tell you. In fact, I could take a fortnight. There's the big things. I could take a fortnight holiday in there. Oh, some burger van. We'll make a fortune off the caravan side. Well, this is well for you. Always a big pothole. It's 6:30. I think we've got to be on this campsite by 8 o'clock. I'm sure she said the last booking in time was 8 o'clock. Well, you join me again. We've just come into, that was a nice old 205 GDI. We've just turned right at Cornhill. We're heading across here to Berwick, and we're going to go up the A1 for I think a couple of junctions, maybe even one. But like I say, we just took the scenic route tonight. We didn't really want to just go like straight up the A1 and be a bit boring. Saying that we've only got an hour to get our tents up. There's Tilmouth Park. Took the wife there for a special night out. It's lovely inside. Got an old snooker room. The table's like, was probably hand carved hundreds of years ago. It's just so old. I don't think she was impressed when at the reception what paper would Sir like with his breakfast in the morning, or Sir have a daily sport. was Rob. No, it's not. Well, it's turned out to be quite a nice night. Just that one downpour and that was it. I'm pretty much dry now. Only got a t-shirt on under here, so there's not that much to get wet, to be honest. We'll see if we can get the Arsenal game on. I think it's a 7:45 kick-off. We've got 45 minutes. First game of the Premier League. Cannot wait. This bike's got the, is it the Michelin Road 4s on it? I think they're up to 6s now. I'd love to know what people think of them. I'm not that sure, to be honest. I don't know what they're like. Are the best tyres you can put on these, or is there anything better? Seems okay, but be able to see the A1 now.
I'm gonna pinch a brick.
What's that for?
You want to heat, man?
What, when I start snowing?
To lump at you. Oh, it's gonna be leaning. It's not gonna be leaning enough, far enough then. Well, that's not far enough, is it? You know?
Yeah, no. Will it be alright, man? The ground's hard enough.
I think we'll be alright.
Yeah. Alright.
By the time we take the weight off, we'll be alright.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he's come for his bricks. We're gonna go and see somebody.
No? Right. and that's them up. Oh, I don't know why Rob's is facing the wrong way, but he has to be awkward. Has to be awkward. He's lying downhill, he doesn't realise it yet.
I'm not lying down here.
Oh yeah.
I'm not, my head's going to be here.
Eh?
And I'm lying that way. My head dead, it's featuring about my leg.
Oh, lovely place. Oh, you can even rent the wood huts. Problems already in Rob's tent. There's no problems going on in this one. Sun's in me bloody eyes.